Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you were there? Or struggled to find a common word that was right on the tip of your tongue? While we often brush these moments off as senior moments or the result of a busy day, researchers are beginning to look deeper into what causes our cognitive gears to grind to a halt. In the health world of 2026, a disturbing metaphor has emerged to describe this phenomenon: memory mold. This isn't a physical fungus growing on your brain, but rather the toxic accumulation of neuroinflammation, amyloid plaques, and metabolic waste that slowly eats away at your recall and mental clarity. Science shows that the blood-brain barrier is not an impenetrable wall, and what you put on your dinner plate today could be fueling this internal decay. Today, we are exposing the 5 common foods that are the primary fuel sources for this memory mold. And some of them are likely in your pantry right now. The first and most dangerous fuel for brain decay is refined sugar, specifically high fructose corn syrup. While we know it's bad for our waistlines, its effect on the brain is even more devastating. When you consume high amounts of refined sugar, your brain is flooded with glucose, leading to a spike in insulin. Over time, your brain cells can become insulin-resistant, a condition scientists now call type 3 diabetes. When your brain cells can't process insulin, they lose the ability to clear out toxins and debris. This cellular trash builds up like mold in an attic, clogging the pathways between neurons and eventually leading to the shrinkage of the hippocampus, the very center of your memory. Second on the list are ultra-processed grains, like white bread and refined pasta. In the USA and Europe, these are staple foods, but they act like a slow-burning fuse for cognitive decline. These grains have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients, leaving behind what is essentially a sugar bomb. When you eat these, your blood sugar levels skyrocket and then crash, creating a cycle of oxidative stress. This stress damages the delicate capillaries that feed your brain with oxygen. Without a steady supply of oxygen, your brain's cleaning system, known as the glymphatic system, begins to fail. This allows the metabolic mold to settle in and harden, making it harder for you to form new memories or focus on complex tasks. The third culprit is a group of hidden toxins called mycotoxins, which are actual mold byproducts often found in specific low-quality food sources. While strict regulations exist in the European Union and the USA, certain foods like poorly stored peanuts, low-grade coffee beans, and some mass-produced grains can carry trace amounts of these toxins. Mycotoxins are particularly sticky in the human body. They are lipophilic, meaning they are attracted to fat. Since your brain is roughly 60% fat, these toxins migrate there and can trigger a chronic immune response. This keeps your brain in a state of permanent red alert inflammation, which slowly rots the connections between your brain cells from the inside out. Number 4 is a staple in many Western diets: trans fats and partially hydrogenated oils. Although many countries have moved to ban or limit these, they still hide in many shelf-stable baked goods, non-dairy creamers, and fried fast foods. These artificial fats are essentially molecular intruders. They incorporate themselves into your brain cell membranes, making them stiff and unresponsive. Think of it like pouring liquid plastic into a delicate machine. When your brain cells lose their flexibility, they can no longer communicate effectively. This rigidity promotes the formation of beta-amyloid plaques, the very mold associated with the most severe forms of memory loss and cognitive rot. Finally, we must talk about artificial sweeteners, specifically aspartame. Often marketed as a healthy alternative to sugar, research suggests it may be anything but healthy for your neurological function. When aspartame is digested, it breaks down into compounds including phenylalanine and methanol. In high quantities, these can cross the blood-brain barrier and interfere with neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. This chemical imbalance creates a toxic fog that mimics the symptoms of early memory loss. It disrupts the brain's ability to repair itself overnight, allowing the daily buildup of metabolic waste to turn into a permanent layer of cognitive mold. Reclaiming your brain health doesn't mean you have to be perfect, but it does mean you have to be aware. Your brain has an incredible ability to heal if you stop feeding the fire. By swapping processed sugars for whole fruits and refined grains for healthy fats like those found in avocados and walnuts, you can begin to starve the memory mold. The goal for 2026 is simple. Treat your brain like the high-performance organ it is. By removing these 5 toxic foods from your daily routine, You are doing more than just protecting your memory. You are ensuring that your mind remains sharp, clear, and vibrant for decades to come. Don't wait for the fog to set in. Start cleaning out your internal memory attic today.